I've seen plenty of bad things in this city.
Condemned 2 Bloodshot is the direct sequel to Condemned Criminal Origins, and it is a psychological horror game with a focus on first-person combat, with bare fist fighting and use of many melee weapons. It also utilises some adventure game elements, involving some crime scene investigating and following clues, etc. I've chosen the sequel for our Halloween marathon for a number of reasons, mainly because it has built and improved on the first game's solid foundations. The plot is set 11 months after the first game, and a drunk homeless Ethan Thomas, haunted by his past investigation, quit the FBI crimes unit and now resorts to alcohol and fighting to see him through his days. He is suddenly reinstated after the murder of his mentor Malcolm Van Horn, and Ethan is tasked with tracking down his killer. Condemned 2 is significantly scarier than the first game and features perhaps the most intense scene I've ever experienced in a game involving a bear. Yes, a bear. Scared the absolute crap out of me when playing it, but what I love the most about it is its great balance of the fighting. Using different melee weapons and guns that would only have a couple of rounds in at a time would really force you to think about your tactics. The other thing that fascinated me about this was, although there was a ton of fighting throughout the whole thing, each encounter felt tense and scary because of the way you had to defend yourself. You never really felt safe and never really knew what you would be facing next. Seriously, I did not expect the bear. Developed by Monolith Productions back in 2008, it was released to high praise and being a much improved experience over its first outing. Rumours of a third were circulating, but sadly Condemned 2 just didn't sell enough, and the developer was noted as saying that it was caught up in the everything needed a multiplayer phase, which apparently we're still in. So a tacky multiplayer mode brought down the single player campaign, and for some it lost what the first had established in terms of dark, brooding atmosphere in favour of more action. But I still think they managed to make a compelling horror game that would probably still scare you today. Seriously, I've not been able to look at a bear in the same way ever again.
Ready to have some fun?